Hi guys, welcome back to the Running Master with me, Dan Stevens. I've got an absolutely awesome running game for you to play today. It's a game which I think I've invented. I've not heard anyone else talk about this before, so I think I'm going to claim ownership rights on it. So stay tuned and I'll tell you all about it. So what's the game? Well, the game is based on the old classic Nokia mobile phone game Snake. So if you're not familiar, the concept of Snake was that you had a small line on the screen, or a snake, which you had to control and move around the screen, eating up objects as you went, and that would mean the line would get bigger. The only rules on the game were that you had to stay away from the boundary edges, and you had to stay away from the ever-growing snake. So if you crossed yourself, that would be the end of the game. So I'm going to play that game while we're going running. So the concept is that we're going to try and go for a run around a set area without going down the same road twice. This game is great for staying local to your home, and so you don't have to stray too far away. You're likely to have quite a few stops as you go on the road, on the route, so it's great for beginners because you want to have a few more stops, maybe take a walk every now and again, but you're going to be making decisions as you're going around on your run about whether you should turn right, turn left, or keep going straight on, and you'll be thinking about exactly which route you need to take. It's also great for more experienced runners as well, who just want to vary up their training a bit, rather than just going on the same route or for a set time or distance. Just make it up as you go along. It just adds a bit of variation into your running, keeps your motivation high. You may actually discover some new routes to run around as well. Runners are often creatures of habit, and we like to go on the same route every time. But you might find a new path or a new cut through that you never knew existed before, even in your own local area. There's a few different ways you can play the game. You can either use an online map, so you can plan a route and try and remember it. So you could use an online map like Google Maps or the route planner that you can get from Strava. The second way, which is the most difficult, is you could just freestyle it. So you just go out, you start running, and then if you take a wrong turn, you take a wrong turn. So you can just make it up as you go along. That's really helpful, I guess. If you know your local area really well, you can probably plan it a bit better. The third way, and the way I'm going to use today, is the cheats way. I'm actually going to have my mobile phone with me, and I'm going to load up Google Maps so I can see where I am, use the GPS and figure out where I am at any time, so I can work out exactly which roads I can go down and where my options are. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to get my watch going so I can record where I am, and then we can watch it later. What I have done though is create the boundaries around where I'm going to run using Strava's online route mapper. So this is where I'm going to run, but I will be using the mobile phone to make sure I know where I'm going. So I've only just started the run and already I've got a decision to make. So I think I'm going to take a left here, followed by that quick right there. So I've not been down here before, and I'm a bit worried there might not be an exit for me. This could be a problem. Oh no, here we go. Now the other thing is you need to make sure you avoid cul-de-sacs as well. Cul-de-sacs will not be your friend in this game unless they have a little alleyway maybe at the end of them so you can get back out. Okay, so I've got a bit lucky there. Now I think I've hit my first boundary. In fact, I'm sure I have. So I'm going to go down this way. So I've been running along this boundary and I've come to a path here. Now I know this path here runs perpendicular to where I've already ran. So although it will look close, it's not a problem, but there's another road a bit further down which is still the boundary. So I'm not going to run up there, I'm going to continue down here. Quick look at the watch, tells me I've done half a mile so far. So let's keep going. So I'm just coming up on a junction here and I know that I can't turn left down there because that will bring me out pretty much where I first started. So I'm already blocked up there. So this is still my boundary that I'm running around. So I'm going to have to continue down this way. So I just missed a turning, which is really annoying because I can't go back on myself now. So I was hoping to go down there so I could work out another bit of the route, but that's unfortunate. So I have to keep going down the same road. So that's the first mile done. So yeah, not too bad so far. It's a good effort. So let's keep pushing on. So I'm coming up to a junction here where I've got a bit of a decision to make because this is going to determine the long-term future of this run. Now if I go straight on, it'll open up a whole new part of my inside of the boundary, but if I turn left, there's a bit of a risk. So I'm going to go left, but I think I've got a way out, so I'm going to take that chance. Okay, so it's pretty grim out here now. It's kind of a mixture of hail and snow now. So don't ever say I don't give you anything. A fun game to play and the commitment to show you how it's done. Now I come to a sort of a T-junction now. It's a path that I've never seen before, going off down there. So I might, but the problem is if I go down there, that's going to block me from where I've already run. So I'm going to have to turn left, head up this path here. Okay, away we go. So I found myself in a bit of the neighbourhood that I don't know quite so well. I know roughly where I am, but I don't know all the intricacies of all the roads around me. So it's time to have a quick look at the map. So I'm where that big blue dot is, and ideally this road down here is my boundary. So I've got a bit of a problem in that if I go and use my boundary, if I come around here, it's going to block my exit to this boundary. Now what I really need is an exit to this cul-de-sac here, and as luck would have it, I found it. So I'm going to go down there now and hopefully bring me out. So I'm going to cut this little bit out and hopefully that's not going to impact me too much. So let's keep going down here. So it's not going too bad so far. I don't think I've crossed over any roads, don't think I've gone back on myself, and I certainly haven't gone down the same road. At least I'm sure I haven't. So I had to take a sneaky little detour through the hospital car park just a minute ago, just to make sure I was avoiding the road. We're not doing too bad so far. So we've done 29.5 minutes of running, or of exercise anyway, and I've done a 5k so far. So 5k without crossing over myself in a small area is not too bad, but still some more distance to go, although I do think I'm running out of space and roads or unique roads to run down now, and I'm a bit worried I'm going to cross over in a minute. So we're going to keep going and we'll see how far we get. I'm coming down a road which I know I've been down, or at least I'm coming up to a portion of that road that I've been down before, and I can't see any ways out. So we're going to keep going, but oh, hang on. Oh, let's see where this leads. It's a chance. Okay, we're going to take it, see what happens. I know where this leads. I think that's the end of my snake game, guys. I'm pretty sure I'm coming up on a bit of road that I've already run down. Yeah, I definitely have. That's me out, guys. That's the end of my snake game for today. I've done, let's have a quick look at the watch, 3.5 miles, so it's not a bad effort. What I'm going to do now is I'll stop the watch so we can see where I ran, but I'll download it later so you can see the route, see any opportunities where I could have actually taken a different turning. But as I said, not a bad effort. I'm going to continue my run because I'm running in such a small area and down local roads. It's really easy for me to get home. So I've uploaded my run and used this fantastic app called Relive. What Relive does is maps your GPS from your smartwatch onto a map, and so it then traces the path that you went. So we can see that big boundary down at the bottom I had to avoid, and this is where I went. I hope you enjoyed the snake game. I think it's a great fun game to play. I think it's a great way of breaking up the running rather than just plodding along the same old roads, same old route. It gives you something to do. It means you don't have to venture too far from your own house. So comment, hit the subscribe button so you can keep up to date on my latest videos. Get the notifications turned on as well so you know when I'm uploading the next video. See you soon and take care. Thanks for watching.